the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Laozi, knowing others is wisdom, knowing yourself is enlightenment. Laozi, patience is the key to unlocking life's treasures. Confucius, in a world of chaos, find harmony within. Confucius, the greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius, he who conquers others is strong, he who conquers himself is mighty. Laozi, the wise adapt themselves to circumstances, as water molds itself to the pitcher. Confucius, to know what is right and not do it is the want of courage. Confucius, the more you know, the less you need. Laozi, a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Laozi, he who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Laozi, the harder you work, the more luck you seem to have. Confucius, the wise speak less, but say more. Laozi, humility is the foundation of all virtues. Confucius, when it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Confucius, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Laozi, choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Confucius, he who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes, he who does not ask a question remains a fool forever. Confucius, the superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. Confucius, to see things in the seed, that is genius. Laozi, kindness in words creates confidence, kindness in thinking creates profoundness, kindness in giving creates love. Laozi, learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. Confucius, the journey is the reward. Laozi, to be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. Confucius, real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Confucius, the greatest victory is conquering oneself. Confucius, he who chases 2 rabbits catches neither. Confucius, a tree that is unbending is easily broken. Laozi, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Laozi, silence is a source of great strength. Laozi, true knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Confucius, a wise man adapts himself to circumstances, as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. Confucius, when anger rises, think of the consequences. Confucius, the more you know, the less you need. Laozi, to know others is wisdom, to know yourself is enlightenment. Laozi, patience is the companion of wisdom. Confucius, the superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. Confucius, the journey is the reward. Laozi, if you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Laozi, the hardest victories are over oneself. Confucius, the wise learn from the experience of others. Confucius, he who sacrifices his conscience to ambition burns a picture to obtain the ashes. Chinese proverb, choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Confucius, to see things in the seed, that is genius. Laozi, the gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Chinese proverb, do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. Confucius, the wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. Laozi, the cautious seldom err. Confucius, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Laozi,